Guys, in this video we will learn about the steps in designing questionnaire. Basically it is a very important topic as concerned for the research aptitude, because in every paper where research aptitude is asked, the concept of designing questionnaire appears there, right? So let's start that what are the steps we have to concern in designing questionnaire, right? So designing a questionnaire involves following many steps, right? So several steps are there, and then we will discuss how what kind of questions they may ask, right? So the first step is getting study and research over subject in depth, right? So first step is you have to study, you have to research over the subject in very depth, right? And you have to acquainted with the subject basically in that. After that you have to make reviews on the content. You have to make literature review, you have to make reviews on all the study points, then decides your primary goals, secondary goals, and this is the step 2, right? Then you have to build your hypothesis, that on what hypothesis you are putting your point, what are the hypotheses over the research, or what are the hypotheses over the content of the subject. Then test the hypothesis that you are formulating or you have formatted. You have to test that hypothesis by constant of testing, right? So you have basically defined all the constants for that, and you have to test your all the constants over that hypothesis, and you have to test your hypothesis where all the constants are matching it or not, right? After that you have to prepare a draft of questionnaires, means you have to make list of questionnaire, what question you want to ask, right? So you have to prepare a list of all the questions you want, right? So there is a preparation of draft is here, right? Then decide the order in which questions should be asked, right? So what question should ask first, after that what question should be asked. In the sequence wise question you have to make list, and you have to decide the order in which you have to ask that questions, right? And then revision of the draft questionnaire will be there. Then you have to revise the draft questionnaire, that whether you have put any questionnaire, is it belong to your subject knowledge or not, is it belong to your content point or not, right? Is it matching with your hypothesis or not, right? So you have to revise all that, is it out of context, or not, right? So all these points are the steps in designing questionnaire, right? So here are basic 7 steps in designing any kind of questionnaire in your research aptitude. So let's discuss the questions that have asked in any exam that have research aptitude as a subject. So basically UGC net is the biggest exam which asked every time 5 questions from the research aptitude, and the question that was asked in UGC net 2015 June paper was basically it was asked in paper 1, which is common for all the branches, right? Which of the following steps are required to design a questionnaire? Option 1 was writing a primary and secondary aim of the study. Yes, it was the step in designing a questionnaire. Review of the current literature. Yeah, review of the literature and the subject and the content was also there. Then prepare a draft of questionnaire will also in the designing of questionnaire, and revision of the draft will also have in the designing step of a questionnaire, right? So all of this is the right answer. All of this are matching with the steps of designing questionnaire. So all the steps are required, right? So option D is right answer here. So guys, I hope you have understood this concept of questionnaire steps which are required in designing the questionnaire. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon button, so that in future whenever we will upload a new video content, you can get easily from our side, you can get instant updation from our side, and you can get important updates and latest notification on any exam. So don't forget to subscribe, right? And further, if you have any kind of query or doubt, you can ask us by commenting in our comment section, and we will try to solve your query as early as possible. Thank you so much guys. Have a nice day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.